to see you, honey. You're the first one. You get cards. Yay. All right, Spirit, guide and direct me in this message. Help me bring truth to this message for whoever needs to hear it. Show me what needs to be said. Show me what needs to be seen. Help me deliver this truth. Show me how I need to go about this message today, Spirit. Bless these cards. Guide and direct them into the truth, that they may reveal the secrets that are not seen by our eyes or known by us, but things we need to know that are going to help, that are going to be a lantern in the dark, that are going to bring us peace and teach us and help us grow. Let it nourish our souls today. May this message illuminate our path and brighten our darkness. All right, guys. Without further ado, let's get in. First, before I get started, I'm going to start a few cards here for Aaron. Remember to hit the bell icon, but a lot of people say the bell icon's not working. I think you need to hit it twice. Hit the bell and then go back and hit it again, and it will say none notifications or all notifications or something else. But if you hit all notifications, you should be notified when I'm live every time, but you got to hit all, okay? So hit the bell icon twice. All right, let's move in. Come on, Aaron, let's see what's going on with you real quick. Aaron, you're doing good for yourself. 9 of Pentacles in the upright. Ooh, 6 of Pentacles in the upright. Liking that. Okay. You're passionate. You're going towards a goal. What is your situation with your emotions? You're not really letting them speak to you. You're really not dealing with some of the pain, I guess, residual from a past relationship. There's a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot of suffering in that past relationship for sure. Within this next week, though, you're going to be fully moving on, moving forward, letting that stuff go. Karma, good karma is coming to you. There's going to be a payoff, or there's going to be some beautiful actions taken towards you, gifts given to you. Reciprocity is here. You get what you give. Dare I say that there's a romantic partner coming into your life by next week. All right, this is going to be a fire sign. Very, very compassionate, affectionate, confident, good-looking, charming, strong. Yes, he's rushing in. So expect a fire sign that would be very interested in you coming into your life within a week, okay? And he really wants to help you move on. He's at least not knowing, but he's going to help you move on. This past relationship, water sign, most likely a Scorpio, could have been a Cancer. That thing is just kind of over right now, and it's about healing, and it's about taking care of yourself and your body, focusing on making that money, focusing on loving and nurturing yourself, giving you gifts of luxury and pleasure. All right? Oh, you're an Aquarius, so you take a Leo. Okay, well, let's just see who this fire sign is. But a love offer's coming in the shape of a real good, steady, how do you say, like, what's the right word? Trustworthy offer, okay? This person wants to start seeing you, dating you, very serious about it. Oh yeah, he wants to work on things with you, grow things with you, 3 of Pentacles. This is someone that wants to build a life and build something with you. Nice and slow. This is not rushed. He's coming in sexy and hot and attracted to you, but the actual relationship will be nice and smooth. This is a wish fulfillment. And once you get out of your mental prison, which is probably very soon, you're going to meet this person. Aaron, you're going to be seeing somebody else, a fire sign. So get prepared to move on, because that's what's happening. All right, thank you so much. Sorry for the messy desk, guys. I still haven't cleaned this freaking desk since yesterday, but it's all good. All right, so I was meditating before I came live, and I was like, what do these people need to hear from me, you know? I'm just a messenger. You know, it's not like I have a million subscribers. I just got, you know, you guys. And what do you guys want? What do you need more than anything? So I'm like, Spirit, guide me. you know, and he led me to a fable, which I'll get to. You guys know I like my little fable book. My mom gave this one to me. And I just now noticed the story I was going to read to you is 144. Is that not weird? No, it's not. It's not weird, but damn, it's a sign. I just now noticed that. I'm like, what? It's 144. So I think something you should know is you are one of the chosen ones. And 44 people live. That's no coincidence. That's no coincidence. We've been live 5 minutes and 44 seconds. See? All right. Okay, so we're seeing the signs and we haven't even really started the reading, which is nuts. So Spirit is here. Spirit's like, honey, I'm here with you. You asked for me to be here. When 3 or more come in my name, know that I am here. When you call on me, I will be there. When you seek the truth, you will find it. When you knock, the door will be opened, right? When you ask, you shall receive. So I'm asking, are you ready to receive? So let's go ahead and get in. The fable I'm going to read to you is The Eagle and the Cocks. I know. Obviously, they didn't know we were going to use that for nasty words later in the future, but so be it. Let's have a little humor and a good story at the same time, okay? So there were 2 cocks in the same farmyard, and they fought and they fought and they fought. They were at each other's throats. They wanted to fight to decide who would be the master of this farmyard. But when the fight was over, finally, the beaten one hid himself in a dark corner. He felt shamed and he felt embarrassed. He felt very, very bad. He thought maybe, you know, God has turned his back on me. What did I do that was so wrong? What did I do? Why could I not be? You know, why am I not enough? Is something going on with me? So he's in the dark corner, okay? While the victor cock flew up on the roof of the stables and crowed very lustfully. He just crowed his little heart out like, look at me, look what I won, look who I am. I'm on top of the roost. I'm the master of the farmyard. I'm the victor. I'm the winner. Look at my glory. You know, I'm strong. I'm stronger than the other one. I'm more than the other one. But just then, as this cock is crowing lustily at the top of his roost, an eagle, oh shit, an eagle espied him from high in the sky, noticing his crowing, which was so beautifully sang from his little lustily throat. And he just crowed and crowed, and there's the eagle taking notice. Well, look at that delicious meal. And swooped down and carried him off of his throne. Carried him off of his roost. Forthwith, the other cock came out of his corner, hearing the commotion, looked around and said, well, you didn't forget me after all. And he ruled the roost now without rival. And never again did he doubt God. Never again did he doubt who he was. And you know, the moral of the story is, just because you lost a fight, maybe you lost a man or a woman to another, maybe you lost that position at work, maybe you just feel like you're failing and your best friend is thriving, or your neighbors, or your arch enemy, for some of you the karmic, just sitting there on their throne, thriving, and here you are in your corner feeling defeated, feeling like life couldn't be worse. You've lost. You're shamed. What do you have? And you're looking around thinking, look at all of this. Remember this moral. Pride comes before a fall. Your lesson is humbling you. Your lesson is teaching you to be humble, to love your life wherever it's at, to accept you can't win them all, and to learn to be happy with what you have, and to find joy not from the exterior world, another human being, or a title, or a level, but to learn that your joy comes from the inside, and you can regenerate it as many times as you need to. That your happiness, your throne is on the inside, and you'll need nothing from this world to give it to you. And I do believe that once you've learned that lesson, that your joy, your beauty, your win, your happiness, your purpose, your fulfillment is from you on the inside. The one that is there bragging in your face, crowing lustily at their win, their victory over you, they will fall. And you will see. And you will know then the story is true. The pride comes before the fall. And boy, are you going to be happy that you weren't sitting there on that throne being prideful. Boy, are you going to be happy you weren't up there bragging, showing it off, feeling haughty and feeling, yeah, I've got this, look at me. Be so glad you're not that person, because how sad to rise so high to fall so far. How many people do you know that had a major win and then lost it all? I'm pretty sure you all know someone, maybe some of you guys even know a few people like that. But remember that when you feel like you're in the corner, bruised and beaten and lost, remember that you're growing, you're flourishing. This is just going to put you on the path. You're going to get your throne. You're going to get to rule the roost. You're going to get your win and your victory. But first, humility. A lesson must be learned. But mostly the lesson is it's not that important to have the crown. It's not that important to have whatever it is you're feeling bad about. That's the step that needs to be taken. It's not that important. So you're going to have to kind of rework your brain there and tell it it's not that important. Okay. Spirit, guide and direct me for the collective group today. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Okay, let's start. So first we have the Nine of Wands. This is about boundaries, borders, personal protection, feeling hurt, wounded warrior. Man, this sucks. I'm tired. I'm worn down. More than anything, I just want to rest and let my guard down, but I can't because something's always coming at me or for me, or, I have to protect. This is just like, I'm tired of this shit. And now you're weary. There's something that could come at every corner, and you're just like, not up for it. So you're very alert. Next, we have the Knight of Swords. We have a masculine energy coming into your life. And this masculine energy is coming in to talk to you, give you a message. Maybe there's a text, maybe there's a phone call, maybe there's a rushed visit, maybe there's someone that just wants to rush things with you. But there's a masculine energy coming in for you, for sure, and saying, hey, I'm coming to get your attention. I bring news. Then you've got the Queen of Pentacles on the upright. I feel like you're sitting on your throne, which is safe, protected. You're taking care of yourself. You're taking care of business. Strength card in the reverse. You're feeling tired, worn down. You're not feeling super confident. Like there's a lot about you right now that just doesn't feel upbeat, okay? You're taking care of matters, and you're a loving, kind, generous person, but you just do not feel ready or confident enough to take on this night. It's like maybe you're just tired. You're like, maybe there's another masculine coming into your life here, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and they're just like, hey, I want you, I want to talk to you, I want to see you. And you're just like, where's my king? I don't really want to deal with this night. I'm worn out, I'm tired, I'm beat down here. I'm not feeling confident really in my own skin also. I feel a little bit worn out. I'm tired, I need to rest, and to be honest, I just don't have the energy to fiddle around with some night. Let's see. Seven of Pentacles is I want more. Okay, definitely thinking about that Ariel song, My Little Mermaid. It's like, I want more. You want to be where the people are, right? You want to be somewhere else. You don't want to be with this. I feel like the offers you're getting are not satisfying. And you're just like, you know what? I could satisfy myself better than you can satisfy me on every level. Sexually, intimately, mentally, spiritually, financially. You're just like, I'm sorry, you just, there's really nothing I want from you. I have everything I really need. And what I want, you can't give me. So there's like this loss of faith and confidence also. But that's that Seven of Pentacles. It's like, you know, you just don't have what it takes to give me what I want. There's something missing. I think there's just something missing from the element of this connection, whatever this is. The next card is Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I've got certainly everything I need. I provide for myself. I take care of myself mentally, spiritually, physically, sexually. I'm an intelligent person. I've got the world behind me. This is also I've been there, done that card. I have everything I want, and I'm not willing to lose it. I'm not willing to risk what I've worked so fucking hard for some fling or some bullshit or some empty promise. It's like you're kind of saying to this person, yeah, I've heard this before. I've seen this song and I've seen this dance, Wounded Warrior, you know, I've seen it all. You come in, you rush in, promises that you can't keep, that you won't keep. You're going to come in, you're going to come out. You're making a hasty, rash decision for what? Because I look attractive? Because I look yummy? Because I look scrumdiddly-umptious? Of course I do. What the fuck? You know? Yeah. Okay. All those things and some. But where's the goods? Where's the goods? And this is, I know you don't have the confidence to give me the goods, and I know whatever you're bringing to my table, it's not going to feed you or me. I'm fine right where I am. Why don't you take that offer and go rework it? I think you need to go rethink it, rework it. This is reanalyze your plan. Come at me with something different. You know, this could be somebody that wants to message you and you're like, oh yeah, I'm you know, this guy's interested in me or this girl's interested in me. And the first thing that comes out of their mouth is something childish, you know, something younger than you. This person could be younger than you. A queen and a knight, there is an age difference. But this person's just like, hey, you want to get together and do like what, Netflix and chill, you know? Oh, I want to come do this and that to you. Oh yeah, fuck yeah. And you're just like, what? That's your game? Wow. Is that what people have to deal with nowadays? That's all you got? That? Okay, well, I think you need to go try it on someone else that's not a Queen of Pentacles. And I don't care if you're male or female. This is just, you need to go try it somewhere else. Okay? The next card here, let's go ahead and see what's going on with them. Okay, so the next card's coming in is, tell me a little bit more about this person. So we have the Lover's card in reverse. We also have the Star card. Thank you, Elizabeth. It's a very hard day for me, guys, and I'll tell you later. Then we've got the Three of Cups in reverse. And then it's followed by the Two of Wands in the upright. It's also followed by the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. And then you have the World card in reverse. Hey, doll. Bottom of the deck is the High Priestess in the reverse, which is we need to trust our intuition big time here. And keep doing it. If you're doing it, keep doing it. Okay? Keep trusting your intuition on this one. All right, so this person that you're dealing with here, let's, first of all, They've made a decision because Major Arcana, the Lovers, and the Two of Wands is all about a choice and a decision. You know what? They rushed in and they made a decision just like that. It was their wish fulfillment at the time. It was what they wanted in the moment. They felt like cloud nine, whatever decision they've made. But they quickly learned, Three of Cups in the reverse, it's not so happy. It's not such a feel-good situation. This is not what I thought it would be. I'm not feeling super happy. I'm not even super in love. 6 Major Arcana reverse, I'm not that in love. I feel lost. I feel like something's missing. With the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, I'm tired of working at this. I thought year after year after year this was going to feel good, that it was going to become more, that I was going to fulfill me, that it was going to be like, yeah, you know, I made the right choice. I'm cultivating it. Maybe it's not all it's cracked up to be right now, but maybe it will be. And so this person kept donating time, energy, love, sex, passion, effort, focus. Like they just put all of this into this. So this is the quintessential, I'm putting in all my eggs in one basket. I'm going to go ahead and declare this is mine and I'm going to feed it and make it flourish. Well, did it flourish? Is the question. At the end of the day, no, it did not flourish. The World card in the reverse, this will never be it. It will never, your work is never done. It will never be enough. It will never come to fruition. The garden will not grow. Water, 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 feed, feed, feed as you may, but it will never become something. This is, I'm sorry to report, but a disappointment. And this person that you're dealing with is very disappointed because they really put their eggs in there. They're like, yes, this is my decision. I'm going for it. They didn't listen to their intuition. They didn't trust themselves. So what are they doing to you now, guys? Well, they're rushing and giving you another offer. For what? This is to occupy themselves, keep their mind busy. Distractions of the reality that obviously sucks. Now, let's think about that. Sometimes the situation is not ugly. It's not ugly. A lot of people think, oh, Steph, you're talking about a really dire situation. It must be a terrible, terrible relationship. It's got to be the worst of the worst. You know, no, it's not. It's not. This is not the worst of the worst. It could be a hell of a lot worse. But it's not enough. You know, I'm sorry to tell stories, guys, but I have to share stories. But I have a friend, well, well, somebody that wants to be more than friends, but let's just call them a friend for now. Anyways, this friend of mine came from New York. I think he's a fireman, okay? And I think he's a fireman in the military or something. Anyways, he has a beautiful, I want to say wife, girlfriend, fiance, whatever she is. She's the mother of his child. He's got one child with this woman. And I'm going to tell you, this woman is beautiful, honey. Let me tell you, she's got blue eyes. She's got dark brown kind of curly hair. She's got creamy skin, you know, creamy light, pale skin, and she's got these big dreamy eyes, you know, that really they just get you when you look at her picture, you know, very big, pretty eyes. She's got a bubbly personality. She's got a beautiful smile. She's got 2 dimples. She's not tiny, tiny, but she's certainly in shape. You know what I mean? She looks good. And for having a child, damn, I wish I looked that good, you know? She's beautiful. She's young. She's probably, I want to say, 21 to 23. You know, she's just very young. And they've got a beautiful little girl. And she is just the bee's knees, this little girl. She's got just dark brown curly hair. She's got creamy tan skin. The father's a little bit darker than the mom, so she came out like this perfect little mixture of like a olive skin color, just so beautiful. And, you know, she's got hazel green, bluish kind of eyes, mixture between her dad and mom, and she's just smiley and bubbly. She got this wavy kind of curly hair. It's blondish, with that, well, I guess golden brown, I guess is the right. And she's just the cutest little thing. And he is so proud of her. Every single picture in his phone or every single thing like on his Facebook, everywhere, it's just this little girl and him. And he loves her so much. And even some, you know, pictures of him and the mother. And it shows them growing together. It shows them meeting at a young age. I think it was in high school. And it shows them graduating. And she graduated while she was pregnant with his child. And then it shows them, you know, after with the child. He's now in the military and whatnot. Thank you so much for that compliment. Who was this? Fox Frost, I'm beautiful from the inside out. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Some days, I don't know. But thank you for that anyways. So anyways, the moral here, I'm getting there to this little story. Listen, do you think he's happy? No. He's out here looking around, guys, sniffing around, just who knows how many other women that he's interested into and what he's offering. And he reminds me a lot of this Knight of Swords. And he stood out to me out of the people I know because this, you know, it's a similar story to this friend of mine. And he's young also, which kind of made sense with this. And it's the immaturity. I haven't seen the world. I haven't seen enough. Courtney, you said I'm a hottie. Thank you. Wow, you guys are way too nice, but thank you. I don't like talking about myself, looking at myself, or thinking that way about myself. That's why I don't show myself on camera. Very rarely. I feel very odd with any attention on me. But you know what? That's Ketu in the first house, South Node. I don't think much of myself. I don't even want to be seen. I don't like attention. Shadow, eclipse me. No. I don't want to see it. I don't want anyone to see it. Anyways, well, you know, my point is, and I'm just going to use this to my advantage here for this reading. It doesn't matter how beautiful or handsome someone that you're with is, because beauty is only skin deep. Even though I think that girl is a wonderful person on the inside as well as the out. You could just see she's a wonderful girl. Really wonderful person, good human. Such a good mom, and just a very loving, kind individual. I know that. She doesn't deserve to be treated that way. From what I understand now, they're separated, not by relationship, but by miles. So she's about 2,000 miles away. So he's here to play. And this is kind of that, I'm here to play. Immaturity. And I just want to say this reading particularly is very immature. Very. And rushing in without a single thought about what this person is doing. And that young man, this little acquaintance of mine, ridiculous, honestly. Blowing off and just not giving a care in the world about his situation and how he could really fuck it up with one button, with one choice. You know, he's willing to get down and dirty with women. What if one of them becomes pregnant? That would totally fuck up his world. Is he thinking about that? No. What if one of those girls that he's thinking about messing around with is friends with her and wants to report back to her his behaviors here? You know, this person is careless. And I want to talk about this person because they should be thoughtful, precise, have a plan of action and go for it. But the real feeling I'm getting is rush. Rush, rush, rush. I don't have time to think or process. I just kind of go for it. And this is a card the card that's more of a warning. You need to think. You need to process. think about this move and the next move and the next move. But all this person is thinking about is gratification, wish fulfillment, feeling good, naked men, naked women, whatever it be, sexual juices flowing, okay? This is just gratification, wish fulfillment. I just want to feel good. You know, in tarot, when you guys think, you guys read tarot, but, and I will do a sexual tarot class one of these days, but one of the most important cards you need to read when you're looking at sex in tarot, for men especially, but the Tower card is a male phallus, hard, okay, and turned on, okay, so super sexual energy from the Tower. And it does represent the ejaculation, the explosion, okay, where all thought goes away, you just let loose. And then the Star card is the impregnation of another person, or just the semen, the life. So it represents, you know, semen and the egg and fertilization and wish fulfillment and impregnation, you know. So these cards can be very sexual if you look at them in that way. But also just in terms of sex without making children, which is why our human beings are supposed to have sex in the first place. But aside from that is feeling good. Feeling good. And this comes up to me because we have the Three of Cups in reverse. And this doesn't feel good. So I have to say this person, and I don't know my friend's personal sexual life, to be honest. He hits on everything with boobs, okay? My friend just, you have boobs, I'm hitting on you, you know? And I would never give him the time of day. Hell no. Hell no. But it's ridiculous. And I'm just saying, I know someone like that, and I see that in this reading. I see someone that does things without thought and hurts the ones that he's with or she's with no thought. And in the end, after the deed is done, after sex happens, or after they've spoken to someone, reached out, had whatever little connection with another person, they feel guilty. Is my friend a Gemini? Just curious. I don't know. I don't even know. I've never even like asked or looked into it. He feels like he is though. You know what? I almost get the vibe he's a Leo, to be honest. But there could be definitely some Gemini there. God, I love me some Leos. It's not fair. Anyways. So we have, I'm not happy in the end with the choice. And this is that card of, I'm better than that. Why did I do that? What am I thinking? What is my purpose here? Asking questions. And then we have someone that doesn't feel very good about themselves. We have someone that is actually very insecure. We have someone that lacks in confidence on who they are as a person and relies much more on how they look, because this is conceited. When the Strength card is in reverse, Leo energy, it's conceited, self-centered. It's looking strong, you know, appearing strong, but actually internally very weak. This is someone that fluffs their feathers and bluffs. They're all talk. They're all bluff. They're not substance. And this person is now trying to make decisions that are not going to affect their life in such a toxic way, where they lose relationships, they lose money, they lose time, and they lose years. Aubrey, I have a lot of male friends that are impulsive and don't practice safe sex. 2 of them have HIV. Oh my God. They're millennials. One was my ex. Oh my God. Oh, my ex-partners. So sad. Yeah, you know what? No offense to people, but I would not have sex with these youngsters like that just offer it up, because I'm like, really? Something's wrong. And you guys need to question yourselves as well, because I don't know how old you are watching. Some of you guys are really young. Don't just jump on it. Do not just jump on it. I don't care how good looking they are, how charismatic. You don't know what's going on the inside. You do not want to get caught up with something like that, with a disease or who knows, God knows what. The best case scenario would be a pregnancy. Worst case would be so many other things, you know? We have a comment here from Eat Me. I know 2 people who almost caught it because people were insisting on having sex with them. Oh my God. You don't have to give it up to anyone. You guys know this. This is the Queen of Pentacles. It's like, I say who, I say when. Okay? And you say that to yourselves. I say who and I say when. There's no pressure. I'm Elizabeth. I'm too old for these whippersnappers. They still try though, Elizabeth. Oh yes, they do. God, you know what? I was talking to someone, guys, recently. Just a flirtation. And he immediately, within like 20 minutes of getting to know him, whipped out the dick pic. Like, whack-a-tot. There it is. What do you think? Do you like it? Do you want it? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Oh, Lord. I didn't want to be rude and make him feel bad about himself, you know, but I liked it, and I was like, okay, thumbs up. And I was like, boy, you just threw it out there, didn't you? You just threw it out there like that, huh? And he's like, you know, I just want to give it to you. I just want to do this and that to you. I'm like, you know, yeah, well, I've got 3 kids, so it's late. I'm going to go to bed. He's like, you know, I'll come in the morning. I'll come at night, whenever you want. Just let me know. Like, I don't care when. I was like, did you not hear me? I have 3 kids, 2 of which are probably still awake, and God knows when they're really going to go to sleep, but they're listening. They're always listening. Okay? They're teenagers. I'm not letting some crazy person I don't even know in my house. Secondly, are you crazy? Like, I thought about it because I'm like, damn, maybe I'll just, you know, that's nice. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I had to think about it long and hard, guys, honestly. And I thought it was long and hard too, but, you know, I had to think about it long and hard, and I'm like, I cannot be stupid. A, I could get pregnant. B, you know, this person could have diseases. You know, you got to be careful nowadays, guys. And I'm just saying, watch it, because they just throw it out there. These people, and I am not one who's in the dating world, believe me. I just keep to myself, honestly. I like it that way. I've been doing this for years. But there, you know, I get hit on a lot. And I'm just saying, there's a lot of nasty people out here. Elizabeth, you're laughing? Oh, God. Girl, because you probably know. You probably know. Just the whack-a-tot. Every picture, you're like, what? I would, you know, and I said, if you're expecting a picture back in response, or video, or sexting, and you know, you're not going to get it from me. So just quit. Okay? Quit. It's not happening. Fetch is not happening. If your interest is that, it's not happening. I want to let them know ahead of time. Quit wasting your time, buddy. The door's closed. And I'll tell you what, if anybody was going to get at this kitty cat, they're going to have to come with a hell of a lot more game than the dick pic. Okay? A hell of a lot more game than that to even get near the kitty. All right? So, boy, did that little honey sweetheart fail. Okay? Little honey boo-boo just fell flat on his face. Couldn't hang with the big girls. You know? He's a little boy. We're big girls over here. We know how to take care of ourselves, provide. We know how to satisfy ourselves. And men too, you know. And I don't know, because I'm not a man. I don't know how it is out there for you fellas, but I am assuming it's just as bad. Ted, yeah, Steph, we know it was hard enough getting a face pic out of you. Oh, Ted. I love you, Ted. That's fucking awesome. See, Ted knows me even better than that guy. All right. Yes, sorry, this kitty is much too complicated. Oh, gosh, I could be, you know, all right. But for the fellas, I'm assuming, and maybe my intuition's off, but I don't think it is, that women are just as easy nowadays. I am assuming that being a man in the dating world, you have girls wanting sex very soon. You have girls dressing provocatively, looking for sexual action. You have girls that would be willing, with just the mere question, to do something. They would drop it like it's hot and whip off the clothes and just, do nasty shit. This is the effect that I feel porn has had on our day and age. It's very virtual. It's very high expectation. It's very, well, promiscuous. And I guess just nowadays, the younger people, they just throw it out there. And I'm not saying I'm old, but I'm not, I'm not a spring chicken either. And I'm just saying, boy, times have changed. And I can tell you there's a lot of females also that fall under this category that are willing to just whip it out there as well and, shoot you a kitty pic or, send you some lusty sexual messages. Because you know why? Lack of confidence, lack of security. All these young people, they're not millionaires. Hell, they can't even hardly take care of themselves. More than half of them need roommates. Okay? More than half of them struggle to pay bills and are looking for the next payoff, for the next relationship. So a lot of these people are looking for that. And if they're not looking for the payoff, they're looking for sexual gratification. Why? Because deep inside, they feel the only thing they have of value to offer someone is their body. This is my value. This is my value. And I want to be liked. I want to be loved. I want to be thought about. I want to be pursued. I want to be wanted, desired. I want to feel like I'm important, and I want to feel like I'm special and I'm someone. I want to feel that way. So they go out offering up their goods, their value, hoping that that person will bite and tell them, are you a 1? Are you a 3? Are you a 5? Are you an 8? Are you a solid 9? Are you a 10? What are you? Because they're looking for that value. What am I? Who am I? What is my value? It's like fishing, casting out the lure, seeing what you could get. It's just gathering information. And right now, these young people are young-minded. We'll just say young-minded because some of these people are older. But young-minded individuals are, what is my value? I'm just fishing, seeing who's going to nibble, who's going to take a bite. What is my value? What can I get out there? What is the biggest, fish I can go out there and get? And sometimes they're fishing to bring that fish home and eat it and make a meal of it. And sometimes they're just trophy fishing. Sometimes they're comfortable with what they have. They just want to say, I caught a big one. Look at the big fish I got. And the trophy fishers, let me tell you, if it's a really awesome catch, they'll take it home, they'll stuff it, and they'll put it on the wall. Look at what I've got. But since they're a trophy fisher, they're always looking for the next biggest one. I wonder if I can top that prize. Because it's a power thing, they're always looking for power. Level up. More. Where is this void and this emptiness coming from? From within. Obviously, we all know. We're spiritual here. We know. There's a void. Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to feel that void? Or do you need more? That's from what? The Shallows? I am not Lady Gaga. I'm not going to sing it, but you all know. Aren't you tired trying to feel that void? And that's what's going on. And even if it's a woman, it's like, are you tired of trying to fill this void with pleasure, 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 pleasure. This is your receptors going off. You need more and more pleasure because you're never satisfied on the inside. And nothing's wrong with going out there, having a good time and getting pleasure, guys. I'm not talking down on that. Hell, if you want to go have a good night, go do it. I am not the one to be like, don't do it. But do what your heart tells you. Do what your heart is saying to do. Let's get a message here from this, we'll call him Mr. Flash. Mr. Flash, Mr. Flashy, the Knight of Swords. Let's get a message about Mr. Flash. Could be a Mrs., Mr. or Mrs. Flash. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Wow, they're kind of talking a lot of shiznit. They're not even out there like they say they're out there. I am pretending. I am playing a freaking role, honey. I hate, but I don't know how to stop. It's like an addiction. I am pretending and playing a role I hate, but I don't know how to stop. This person's not happy with doing this. They're also very isolated, staying away from people, feeling alone, and going within. Bottom of the deck here is I already left that behind me. There's something in their past, which is pretty obvious, but still, something in their past that they've just not really quite gotten over, that they're being this way. Whee, Chihuahua. Okay. So we have here one-sided. Well, I guess this is classic. We have loyalty. What a cliche reading. Classic. I was loyal to someone and they hurt me. I never got over it. So now I'm out hurting other people because I'm hurt. Classic. That's so sad. You know, it is what it is. This is what happens to a lot of people. They're not alone. Spirit's like, I know. Just so you know, this person is just not healed and they're just not over a situation. 9 of Wands in the upright. For a female, this has had a lot of broken hearts. Okay, or she's been broken by a lot of men or women, however that fucking flows, you know. For a man, it's the same thing. I've had a lot of broken hearts. Okay, because a lot of people broke me. A lot of sadness, a lot of brokenness. Whenever someone feels that abandonment, that rejection, they try so hard to keep going through life, making sure they don't feel rejected again. Happiness is my birthright. Spirit's like, you deserve to be happy. Who said you don't deserve it? This person may not feel deserving. Like, I have to do some great deed to be happy. I have to do something awesome. Paul went and picked up people that believed in Jesus so they could be crucified. He was looking for people to hurt them and turn them in for money. Like a bounty hunter. Boy, did God use Paul to build all his churches. To be one of the cornerstones of the church. Peter, the rock, the key to the kingdom of heaven, right? The key holder. His best friend, Peter, who would want to lose an ear or a body limb for Jesus. If anyone tried to harm him, denied knowing him for fear of what would happen. He used him, didn't he? Mary Magdalene, prostitute. He used her. She was not only his love, but his deepest, closest friend. And he saw straight through her to her heart and cared no matter what she went through. He loved her for her. The point where I'm getting at, it doesn't matter who you are. God will use you and take you places farther than you ever thought. And it doesn't matter what you did. David was a womanizer and a killer. Solomon, another womanizer. Big time. And power hungry. I'm sure killed too. And look how God used him. What have you done or this person done that's so bad that God can't use you? Yeah, there's a million stories in the Bible, right? What have you done that's been so dastardly that you don't deserve love, passion, romance, a victory, or a throne? Well, this person is learning that lesson. I'm sure you're learning that lesson too. I mean, we're not all alone here. But it doesn't matter how wounded you are, how broken you are. It doesn't matter how many fucked up relationships are under your belt. It doesn't matter about the things that you've said harshly, that were lies, unjust, painful, hurtful, gossip, rumors, just things that you've done. We've all done these things. The truth is, with the star, you will be healed. You will be cleansed and purified. And when the storm comes and the tower falls, the star comes out to rebuild you, to make you better than before. Those issues of your past were not for no reason. They're not trash. You're not trash. This person is not trash because of a history. It has made someone strong and beautiful and kind and good. And there's no reason to feel so bad about oneself that you need to go out there and look for reassurance that you're not trash, that not all is lost, that you're worthy of a kiss or a touch or love or a life worth living. It's your birthright. You deserve it every single day. You deserve it now. You deserved it then. You didn't have to do anything to deserve it. You were born, and that's why you deserve it. You don't have to be rich, smart, perfect, good, beautiful, handsome, rich. I don't know if I said that. To be valuable. And I think this person and you perhaps are looking at the situation, reassessing your value and saying, I've been putting energy and time into someone that didn't care if they lost me. I've been putting my energy into someone that could care less if I live or I die. I could care less if I got sick or was wounded. That could care less if my heart got broke for the day or I was struggling. I'm putting my body and my time and my mental and my energy into this human that could give two fucks. The only fuck they want to give me is an orgasm. I hate to be sexual with that, but that's where we're headed. Someone is here only for the orgasm. They don't care about your mom or your dad or your brother, your sister, your dog or your cat. They don't care about your health, your financial well-being, your emotional or spiritual well-being, your house, your kids, your animals, your history, your ancestors, like your family. They don't give a fuck. No. Yet some people are busy chasing people that could really care less about them. And the best thing you can do for yourself is stop chasing someone who doesn't care if they lose you. And that's that reassessment here at the Seven of Pentacles. Stop giving. to that energy. This is what Spirit wants you to know. Stop giving. You don't need to give to this person. You don't owe this person anything. You don't have a debt. Your body is not theirs to play with. Protect yourself. 9 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, they both have the energy of protection. So from start to finish, protect yourself. Because this is you're barking up the wrong tree. The world is not over because you've decided that you're important. The world's not going to fucking crumble and fall. You're not going to be devalued instantly when you say, I want to protect myself. You're not going to be devalued. That's bullshit. Let's see what Spirit wants to say about you deciding this. And guess what? Goosebumps, because bottom of the deck, and I've been holding it this whole time I've been talking since I pulled this card. And 1111, there's another sign, Elizabeth. But look what's sitting here at the bottom of the deck, and I didn't even read it. The moment you realign with your true love in your soul, with love, clear direction is presented to you. Is that not crazy? All these signatures, just, this is God, this is Spirit, this is Source, this is the energy of the universe, this is your higher self, this is the bomb, this is the truth. The moment you realign with love, which is the very honest part of you, the worthy part of you, all of a sudden, everything gets clear. And you're not barking up the wrong tree anymore. Or this person's not barking up the wrong tree anymore. Any person that wants to come onto you or lead you astray or do that, there's something wrong with them, not you. And be careful. Because there is a part of you that is attracting that source. And when you feel unworthy, less than, not sure about the level you're on, or you're even counting levels, when you feel like you need to know who you are, if you're desired, if you still have it, do I still got it? And you're out there sending that signal to the universe. I don't know how I feel about myself. Do I still have it? Am I still wanted? Is sex still a part of my life? Is passion, romance, lust still a part of me? It's so dead. I need to know, is it? Or if you're sending signals out there like, this is the best part of life, pleasure. Not long-lasting relationships, not friendships, not a spiritual connection, but pleasure. Pleasure's all that's good in this world because work sucks, relationships suck, family sucks, everything sucks. The only thing good in life is getting an orgasm. Because some people are like that, you know. When they actually realign themselves with the truth, which is they are worthy of more, and what fulfillment really is, it will make sense. They will be purified. Okay. What do you want to tell me, Spirit? Show me a card. Well, he's guiding me here to the life purpose cards. And then the, whoopsie-doo, Sacred Traveler. All right, Spirit. I am the vessel, you do the talking. Bottom of the deck is practice. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. That's really key. That is actually really important. This is something the spiritual community lacks, and it's consistency. Consistent. Teaching ourselves. Consistent affirmations every day. Consistent time with oneself. Very consistent. We all get on the horse and we ride it for a little while, but then we get off. This is, you have to keep practicing this ritual daily of self-worth, self-love, and self-care. It is not something that you fill up and it's always filled. This is not genie in the bottle. You don't fix yourself for a season and say, okay, now I know self-worth. I'm good now. I've got a full tank of gas. It's going to stay full forever, and I don't need to come back and mess with it. No, you can fill your tank, and you can get going, and you can feel good about life, but your tank's going to start to go empty. And you will reach another point, which they call cycles. You'll go into another cycle of low self-worth. And you're like, but I thought I fixed that last year. Or I thought I dealt with this 6 months ago, or whatever it is. No, practice. This has to be consistent. Constantly keep the tank full. It gets depleted very easily. The minute someone rejects you, depletion of your self-love, self-worth tank. The minute someone doesn't call you back, doesn't text you back, fails to meet up with you, the minute someone turns you down for a job offer, the minute your work is rejected, the minute your kids say they hate you, the minute your parents make you feel this big again, whatever, whomever walks in front of your path, the self-love, self-worth depletes. And this is why it has to remain a practice. If you don't keep telling yourself you're worthy of it, it's gonna deplete and you're gonna be back there again. The next one is nutrition. You conduct healing work with your culinary skills. Some of you guys watching me could be a chef, a cook, or just love to cook. But cooking is so intimate. Seriously, it's making love to your body. Okay, you've got to give your body some orgasms every now and then, and not by sex, but by food, okay? Your body goes wild, it goes nuts for good nutrition. It loves to have energy. It loves to feel alive and vibrant, and yes, we could do anything. Your body is craving good nutrition for your brain, for your heart, for your muscles, for everything. If you don't nourish yourself, you are literally walking through life on sludge, feeling low vibe, low energy, very unhappy, very unsexy, depression kicks in. Like, this is so important, but we don't give fuel. I guess this whole reading is like, what kind of fuel are you feeding yourself? On so many levels, spiritually, intimately, sexually, and nutritiously. Also, you know, just saying, when you have sex with someone, they're feeding your body. They're giving your soul, you know, without being literal, hello, they're giving you parts of themselves that your body is ingesting. Your body is taking them in, male or female, you're taking them inside of you. And they stay there for a good while. And your body has now taken in their fluids, but also their energy. You have a piece of their soul with you. You have a piece of their energy as of lately. Whatever they've been up to, whatever they've been into, whatever they've been doing, eating, screwing, being, they're giving you some of that. And so it's like, be careful about what you're taking in, especially in lovers. Think about that. And if you're in a piss poor relationship, and say there's no lovers, say you're not single, say you are married, or you are in a love connection period, then are you taking in your lover's bullshit? Just because you're married doesn't mean your body needs to take them in. Just saying. That's my opinion. I know the Bible says do it anyways, but honestly, let's be more modern here. If your spouse is toxic, if they are beating you, they're controlling, they're possessive, they're insecure, they're hateful, they're nasty, they're ignorant, they're just dark and toxic, you don't need to take them in either. Or should I say either. You don't need to take them in either. So, I don't know. Think about that kind of situation. So you conduct healing work. The angels say that you are a food alchemist, which means you create divine magic through the dishes that make and, I'm sorry, I can't talk today, obviously, through the dishes that you make and your nutritional knowledge. You may counsel others on how to adopt a healthy diet and demonstrate the skill for your friends and your family members or your clients. Perhaps you're guided to write a cookbook, run a restaurant, or prepare delicious recipes for the ones you love. Your interests may also lead you to study about nutrition and teach others maybe about its importance. You're a sensitive person who's been affected by the foods and beverages you consume. You've noticed that your energy and moods waver according to what you eat or drink because you've paid attention to these nutritional links to your own emotional and physical health. You've learned firsthand that what you take into your body affects you. This may compel you to learn more about this topic. So as you call upon the healing angels, ask that you find some healthy habits and that you can disperse of your unhealthy cravings and replace it with an appetite for health and sustenance and nutrition. This too is a process that you can teach others. All right, so then we've got practice. Okay. Polish your skills by practicing good healthy habits regularly. The answer to your questions today about how can you be better in your career or in your relationship or just on your journey is about focusing your time and energy onto skills that are related to your heart's true desires and interests, your passions. Perhaps it's a hobby that you're dreaming of turning into an occupation, but this is possible. And if you will devote the time and energy to polishing up your skills and visualizing yourself living this life, it will benefit you and the being that you are on the truth of the inside, and you'll be successful in this endeavor. Expect the best, and then do the best you can do, whatever's necessary to make that a reality. A little bit of time devoted each day to practicing something you love and you want will become a positive habit, yielding really positive results. And you will soon notice that your skills have been improving and that your level of enjoyment in life will start increasing. Your body will intuitively learn how to automatically incorporate your passions and desires that you've been practicing into its daily life. You'll attract all of these things towards you, and believe me, you're going to find new inspiration as you move on from a struggle or a painful event or even just heartbreak. And now you'll have the freedom to really enjoy life again and find joy again. And it's all up to you how much you practice. Well, Spirit just comes in and rocks our little world. Okay, Spirit. Do your thing. Dang. So I'm having good coffee, but Spirit's like, where's your boba? You know I love boba. I want my boba, Spirit. Can I manifest boba? I just want boba. Triple boba. Yes. Okay. Boba's not good for me, but you love it. Oh, shit. Oh, the teasing in my mind. Okay. Spirit, just guide and direct me to the Sacred Traveler Oracle card. What is going to be the best message for the person watching me? You know who you are. Ask a question. Spirit's going to guide you. Meditate now, guys, as a collective group together. Close your eyes. Focus on the card that's coming out. What do we need to know? Is this it? Okay, this is it. Bottom of the deck is the breaking trail. Ooh, guys, a breakthrough is at hand. Ooh, and 100 people, so this is 100. Hey, maybe you will. All right. Yes, a breakthrough is at hand, my friends. And the one that came out for you is, drum roll, please. Okay, I'm not good at drums, but faraway places, get ready for new horizons. This deck doesn't have reversals, so I'm not going to read it. But this, I'm also hearing this is not so far away, this breakthrough, okay? It's very close. And in other news, I think you're going to be going on a trip. I think you're going to be surprised. I don't think you're planning on it, but it's going to happen. And for a lot of you, it's metaphorical. It's a metaphorical spiritual journey, and you're going on it. For others, it is literal. But get ready, because there is a new horizon for you, one that you've not seen before. This is a whole new one. This is brand shiny new. So the card meaning is stop playing it safe, everybody. Get ready for a new horizon to change your life. A journey is coming. It might be foreign lands and faraway places, or it might be an inner shift that changes your destiny. It's all beneficial. Sometimes we can feel wobbled when we're not in our normal surroundings. However, you are safe and protected because good fortune ensues this card. The sacred traveler wants you to know part of the glory of travel is stepping out of your old habits, routines, and the receptiveness of the being repetitive, receiving everything you always receive. It can feel like your everyday has changed because every day is daunting. Yet it's no small feat to go somewhere. It takes determination. And yet, in no small way, your life is a spiritual voyage. Just know that change is coming, my friend. Things are not as they seem to your eyes. There are no wrong turns. Every adventure and misadventure played the part in your course. You are on a pilgrimage of your soul. Keep your metaphorical bag packed. Some very unexpected experiences are ahead. Be ready for anything. This is like the whitewater rapids. The joy of travel is here so you can begin to experience the everyday as if you are seeing it for the first time. Nothing should be taken for granted. Well, I really like that because I think it's just a new experience. For some of you, yes, it's travel, but for others, it's a whole new part of your experience. It's a better way of living. It's a healthier lifestyle. It's beauty that you didn't know you had. It's energy you didn't know you had. It's habits that you just started that feel great. You know, this is your new blazing trail. Can you clarify faraway places for everyone, Spirit? Clarify. Oh, well, honey, path to destiny, just none said, okay? This is your path. Blazing trail, all of this is trails. Faraway places, this is a trail. Okay, then you've got the breakthrough coming in. Hello. Which is breaking trail. By the way, bottom of the deck, and some of you are going to like this, mending bridges. There's a breakthrough between you and someone that you've wounded or has wounded you. And I just want you to know your path to destiny is going to take a new start for you and this hurt situation. And there's a breakthrough because you guys are going to start mending your bridges. Whatever's been hurt between you and this person, it could be family, could be friend, could be a lover. Just know that whoever that is that's really in your heart space right now, you guys are going on a journey. And whatever relationship has been broken, maybe a brother-sister connection, maybe sister and brother-in-law, maybe your mom, maybe your dad, maybe the father of your kids, mother of your kids, maybe a husband or wife, maybe a best friend, maybe a new lover, maybe just a lover. Just know that whatever this is, maybe it's a broken relationship between you and yourself. Also, let's be real. Sometimes we feel disconnected from ourself, right? Who am I? Who the fuck am I anymore? You know, it's about mending those bridges, guys. You're going to find yourself, which I know is here, but you're also going to find forgiveness and peace and love with someone important to you. And you're going to mend those bridges, and you're on the road to recovery. And this is a whole new thing for you because you're living your life differently. You have new habits, new nutrition. Gosh, you're feeling good about yourself. You're really being a different person. You're seeing things differently. You have reanalyzed how you do things, the choices you make, the people you chase, everything. Like, you've analyzed and you're just like, I don't want the old. I want new. I really do want new. And that's what's happening. And I think not everything that's lost is gone. Because the world card is in reverse, I have to focus on that. I can't lie to you. Something's not over with a situation, just saying. Could be karma, could be whatever, you know. But it's not finished. It's not complete. There's parts of yourself here in a situation that needed a breakthrough, that needed clarity and change. And I just want to say that that's happening. Whatever situation you're thinking about and it's important to you, that's happening. So breathe in the new, vibrant energy that it's giving an old situation. And you will complete this. You will. All right, so we're going to read The Breaking Trail. Maybe you guys are going to go hiking, go on a little trip, you know, to go out there walking out in nature. Some of you guys are going to go to a farm or a vineyard. But a lot of you, it's metaphorical. It's about getting that harvest, right? Breaking through the difficulty. So anyways, let's read. A breakthrough is at hand. The card meaning is you are at the beginning of a breakthrough, my friend. Everything you've been doing for the past few years has been just preparation for what's about to lie ahead. There are instances when the path isn't clear, and in those moments, sometimes you need to break trail. In your life, it may seem that the path disappears. However, the only way to reach your destination is to push through. Keep going. Blaze a new trail. Do things in a new way. Imagine a woman giving birth. It's hard, but through her great effort, a baby comes into being. Something new and exciting is coming into your life, much in the form of a rebirth. And I want to say I know it's today because we have the number 31, and that is today. 31. It's a very special day for me. Not in a good way. But today marks the day that changed my life 18 years ago. We'll talk about that later. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know it's not about following the path ahead, but creating your own trail. It's time to stop standing on the edge of life and just take a leap. Your patience is going to pay off, I promise. Old limitations, blocks, inner blocks, karmic energies, honey, they're dropping away. Don't let fear keep you from moving forward. This is truly the time to allow yourself to experience the fear, but do it in a way that is beautiful, like blooming. And do it anyway. Something for which you have been waiting for a very long time is about to come to fruition. Something you've been wanting, asking, seeking, watering, cultivating, nurturing, growing. That something, and you'll know what that is about to come into this world. Don't be afraid to jump in this new energy with both feet. Your efforts will help create a trail for others. So mending bridges, breaking the trail, path to destiny. Wow, unfinished business being completed. Don't give up yet. Change, flourish, grow. Don't be stuck. Quit barking up the wrong tree. If something doesn't work, stop doing it. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Quit fucking doing the same shit every year and saying, yeah, this is going to work. No, it's not. Quit beating a dead horse. Quit saying the same shit, thinking the same way. And for God's sakes, if you're with a karmic or in a relationship or your person is, this is year after year after year, and Karmicville doesn't pay off. It never pays off. Someone's going to bust their ass, deposit, waste their time into something that will never be born, never come to fruition, never bloom, never blossom, never become more. Three of Cups, someone may be celebrating life without you, but guess what? They're not celebrating. They may say they're celebrating. You may think they're celebrating. You may think life is just a good old time on the other side of the fence, but it's not. Three Cups is in reverse. They're actually really not happy. But the truth is, neither are you. The new trail is happiness is your birthright. Flick on that switch. Enough of doing the same shit. I'm glad you were determined. I'm glad you put in work. I'm glad you held your faith. I'm glad you kept cultivating and churning, and now you're going to get butter. I'm glad you did that. But the next step is not, let's keep churning. The next step is, okay, that part of the journey's done. Faith, effort, determination. You know what you want. The next part is, let's go get it. What does it take to go get it? Self-love, self-care, nutrition, right? All that good shit. That's the next step. And if you're not ready to take that next step, then you're going to stay stuck in Karmicville. I don't think you want that. And yes, markers, I'm avoiding that because I don't want to depress everybody, honestly. I want to keep the momentum going in today's reading. And at the end, I'll say, you know, what's happening in my little life. But, whoops, I don't want to depress you guys. It's not exactly a joyful day today, but I try to look at it as well as I can. I'm a much stronger person. I mean, 18 years is a long time. Well, two cards just flipped out. We have the number 36. Looks like a Libra. We've got the eagle. She's tied. She's not free. She's all tied up in this red ribbon. She wants to fly with the eagles behind her, but she's got to let go of something first. Then we've got the number 13. She's sewing something. Somebody else may be getting a tattoo, or maybe becoming a tattoo artist, or getting laser removal, or thinking about laser removal. But if someone does get a tattoo, it's probably going to be colorful. Someone's also being very creative, weaving and putting things together. And I just want to say, overall, your life is coming together. It's taken you a while, but finally now the pieces are starting to come in. So again, fruition and results. This is about productivity, control, and organization. Take your needle, my child, and work at your pattern. It will come out a rose by and by. Life is like that. One stitch at a time, taken patiently, and the pattern will come out all right like the embroidery. This card considers the gathering and the separating of elements and people or ideas from everyday nuances of family dynamics and the managing of a corporate team. This Victorian seamstress manipulates various components of threads of color. With her skillful hands, she arranges them, taking into consideration the distinct and individual qualities that each color possesses. She coaxes the best from each and orchestrates their ultimate beauty, working together as a whole, giving each strand order, position, and purpose. Its beauty is a metaphor of accomplishment and surpassing that of its original. Separate parts. Be wary of over-controlling and micromanaging, or getting lost in the details. Allow each participant to contribute fully and not be undermined by one person's overall position. Okay, so I'm sure we all take it the same way, but I'm just going to speak it since I'm on camera. Every part of your life is a thread. Some of them way more vibrant than others, but altogether beautiful. You've had losses and gains. You've had people that you've loved and lost. You've been through many situations, some of which you don't want to talk about, and some of which you love to talk about. But you have to weave all of them. You were once an original person. 10 years ago, 20 years ago, whatever, you were an original person. All right, and that's who you were then, okay? So you're always recreating new yous. There's a new you emerging. You today, yesterday, and the day before, and the month before, that was another original, but now you're surpassing that original. You are weaving together your experiences, your relationships, and now you're becoming the new, okay? So you're pulling from the original and creating something better. So you are better than you were yesterday, period. And whatever your life has given you, be it lemons, be it lemonade, you're gonna have something even more delicious coming in, because it's what you make of it. If you sit there and dwiddle and twiddle your thumbs and look at the threads of your life and say, it's all shit, I'm not going to create anything. I'm not going to create a new original. I'm going to be pissed off that my original creation of self got distorted. It got stained, it got ripped, it got cut, it got fucked in many ways, and I'm just done. I'm done, I'm just done. I'm bitter and I'm angry and I'm upset and I'm not okay and I'm not over it. I'm not ready to be a new individual. You know, I don't think that's any of you guys, but some people are like that, you know, they're not ready. But that's not the messages we've gotten today. We've gotten that you're ready to nourish, grow, give birth, become somebody new, have something new, go on a new horizon, and most importantly, stop dwelling on the past. Like, that's the biggest thing that you've done for yourself in a long time, is you're just done with the past. You're not looking at it anymore. Whether it was good or bad, happy memories or sad memories, you're just like, I'm not looking back. I'm being present. And a lot of you are really looking forward. A lot of you guys are making goals and plans 5 years, 10 years down the road. I see that happening. And the other one is entrapment, limitations, restrictions, and complications, which have all played a part in our lives and the ones we love. We have more ability than willpower, and it's often an excuse to ourselves that we imagine that things are impossible. See, we imagine that things are impossible. You probably maybe have told yourself it's not possible for something to be mended, or it's not possible for you to be rich and awesome, or it's not possible for you to be stunning, drop dead gorgeous, or it's not possible for you to feel young again. Have you taken a look at some of these movie stars? I mean, Jesus, Cher, hello, Cameron Diaz. There's some very good looking stars. Pierce Brosnan, Sean Connery always looked good. You know, he was like fucking 100 basically, you know. It's like there are people that are older than the damn hills and look better and feel better and are more vibrant than 50-year-olds today. I look around, I see 50, 60-year-olds with pot bellies, low energy, baldness, just overweight, women that have let themselves go and they're just smoking it up, just looking like hell. Thinking, well, I'm in my golden years. I'm over the hill. My hip hurts. My back hurts. I can't move. You know, I've got 10 more years to live at best. You know, they're thinking the worst. And you look at other people their age or older, people that could be their parents, that look better than them. And they're younger. Okay? So there's no excuse. Those limitations are of your own making. If you want to be that person at 50, 60, then that's your problem. A lot of other people are not. I just went to a birthday of an old French woman. She's my grandma's friend. She's 100 years old. She drives. She looks beautiful. She looks, I would say 70s. She's 100. And she just, vibrant young woman. She has stories to tell. She's quick as a whip. She used to be a nurse in the Navy. She's been married. She raised her kids. She has her house. She still has her garden. Lots of flowers. She reads books. She goes out places. She keeps busy. She's not your typical little old granny knitting and passing out all day, okay? She's living. And I think that's, watch your limitations, because your body will listen to you and go, is this our limitation? Okay, when it's time to close shop. We're getting old, it's time to close shop. Don't give your body the thought that it has limitations. Tell your body we are young and vibrant. I've seen a lot of yoga instructors that are 80. There's a lot of people, a lot of women too, that have long gray hair, gorgeous, beautiful women, young and vibrant looking, flexible, happy. They drink tea, they travel, they do shit. They're a lot more vibrant than some 30-year-olds, you know? So again, don't tell your body it has limitations when it doesn't, you know? Don't. Your body does not know what it's capable of unless you tell it. So that's that nutrition piece coming in. The other piece is limitations in your relationships. You may tell yourself it's not possible for me to be with my special person. It's never going to work. It's never going to happen. They're happy with somebody else, you know? And I'm not saying that that won't happen, but I'm saying quit telling yourself that. You know? Tell yourself anything's possible. Anything. They could wake up tomorrow and declare it over in that situation and call you up. Those are possibilities. Those are not out of the realm of reality. But you keep telling yourself it's not possible, and you won't even open a door or a window for the universe to be like, hey, you know, let's try this. Because chances are, if you're thinking about that person, they're thinking about you too. Okay, chances are if you're desiring them, they're desiring you, because what you seek is seeking you, by Rumi. Say that to yourself. What I seek is seeking me. What I desire desires me. What I want wants me. What I see, I have. Change the way you see things. Anyways, let's read. We are all entangled by obstacles. That's reality. Real or imagined sometimes, but the result is the same. It's obstacles. And they restrict our wishes and our actions at times. And whether by ignorance or self-doubt or a paralyzing fear, somehow we've allowed them to control, to limit, and to imprison us. If we could just summon the strength of will and confront them, we might face them down and ultimately overcome them. In doing so, we are free to fly once more. This is an angel without her flight. Her wings are entangled by troubles, by doubts, and by fears, and obstacles, and hardships. In her suicidal pose, red ribbons intertwine her wrists like streaks of blood. She wants to give up because she feels like those entanglements are too difficult to untangle. Yet as we are looking at the picture and we see from an outside perspective, does it really look that impossible? But her entrapment is a consequence of her own fear. Blinded by anxiety, she is unaware that nearby is a sword, and it could be used to cut her ties and set her free. She just needs to look. She just needs to look. Don't give up. Sometimes the answer's in front of us, but we're too blind to see it. I don't know. What I'm hearing today, guys, is don't give up. Don't give up today. Keep going. You know what? Day one is better than day none, okay? If you have to keep restarting your little, renewal of self, keep restarting it. Keep telling yourself day one is so much better than day none. You are doing it. And even if you have to keep doing it over and over, you will untangle your mess. You will see things differently, feel things differently, and trust the reading. A breakthrough is at hand. You're not alone. You're invincible. I love you so much. Thank you for watching my reading. Whatever this reading meant to you today, I hope it was something great. Okay? I just felt led by Spirit in this reading today. Whatever it is for whoever it is, you needed to hear it. Quit selling yourself short and quit giving yourself to people that could care less about losing you. Okay? You're worth more. And I think today's biggest message is you're worthy. It is your birthright to be happy and to be loved. But first, love yourself. If you don't love yourself very much right now, get to work. Get to work on loving yourself. Keep practicing. Just because you got it right last year, last month, doesn't mean you're going to keep getting it right. You have to cultivate self-love, self-care. It's not something you fix forever once it's been done. Don't sell yourself short. Don't tell yourself those bullshit lies. Keep working at it. It's never done. It's never done. It's a journey, not a destination. Just keep swimming. All right, guys. Well, that is the end of my reading. Thank you all for watching. The message I wanted to share with you guys, I guess, the ones that care to hear, you know, today marks the day where my dad was murdered. Not a fun statement, right? Murdered 18 years ago by a drunk driver. The good things that I've gotten from that is I've forgiven. I don't hold a grudge against that person. I believe life happens. I believe we all have a fate and a destiny. I have discovered astrology, which has given me great peace in knowing that there are things as a soul we're going to experience. That's one of them. It's a fact of life. There's no stopping big events like that. That was his destiny. He even spoke of it before he died, that he thought what happened to him would happen. Maybe he called it into his life, maybe not. Maybe he just had a knowing. Who really knows? But I know it was destiny. And I know that I'm still close to him, that I can communicate at any time. And he'll be there with me, and that he loves me and is proud of me and supports me. Wherever he is and in however many places he is in at once. But he'll always be with me as long as I'm here. Our karmas bind us to this world. Children are our karmas, and they will always bind us to this world, so we can't exactly be free. There's always these deep connections, and that's good. It's a comfort. It's a comfort. Anyways, I just thank you guys for your support. I'm okay. It's been 18 years. I've done my healing. There's always more to do. Always more to do. But it doesn't mean you don't miss them. It doesn't mean you don't think about them. It doesn't mean tears won't come down when you think of a memory or whatever. Because it happens. But sometimes when it's been so long, it is hard. Anyways, I want you guys to have a really good day and be grateful that you have the life you have. That you get to choose what you want to do with this day. You're blessed. And the fact that you get to choose what you want to do tomorrow. Super blessed. So I hope you guys make good decisions. Anyways, I love you guys. And I'll be back when I can. You know, being that today is what it is, I probably won't come back today because I'm going to go be with my grandma, which is his mom. And go visit with her and take her to go bring some flowers to my dad's grave and take her for lunch at a picnic or something somewhere beautiful. So we're going to go do that, and I want you guys to have a really wonderful day and know that I love you. And remember your journey. It's powered up by you, and I just hope you give it the good nutrition that it needs to keep going. But don't forget to have a little faith. God loves you. The universe loves you. Source, Spirit, the universe, destiny, it loves you. It really does. And it wants to give good things, not just lessons. It wants to give blessings. So I need you to believe that the breakthrough is happening. Believe it. believe it so it can come to you. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Oh, I see your comments here. Kathy, oh, hugs to you too. Oh, yeah. Thanks, guys, for all your comments. This is year 4 since you lost your mom yesterday. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mimi. Courtney, he will always be with you. Yeah, I do know that, yes. And Patrice, love you, and the messages you were a wonderful reminder for me to get back on track. Thank you, Patrice. I love you, girl. Fox, love and peaceful vibes your way. Oh, love and light to you guys, too. All right. Well, thank you all. Markers, thank you so much for being here, moderating. Everyone else coming in and tuning in. Patrice, thank you so much for your moderating as well. You guys are great. I love you, and I'll see you later. Just keep swimming.